Hey guys and gals, got another one for you today. Today I'm going to be featuring the T110E4, and yes, I was in this match, but this game is actually going to be played by You Are Now Greased from the Exoff clan. We are on Siegfried line, and I'm in my 13105, platooned up with Hoops. He's in his batch hat, so we're going to try to run the field. And this E4 is going to be pivotal in winning the city. So the cap is in the city. It's an encounter, but chances of you ever capping an encounter is pretty rare. So honestly, I don't know why they put the variant in. Adds a little extra flavor, I guess, but really the cap is just to deter the lemon lickers that don't know how to play the game and think that they can cap. So it's disappointing when you get teammates that like try to cap on encounter. Unless it's like end game, you have no health and you're outnumbered and that's your only shot. Like that's really all I'll give the cap for. So I'm actually in C2 with Hoops. And there's an E4 on their team and F1, and then also an E4 and like H1. And that's gonna keep us kind of pinned down. This is a really good spot to go to. Generally, if you're patient enough, which looks like You're Now Greased is, you're going to have somebody cross in front of you here. And then you can just pull forward and cover your front plates on this. So he gets a nice 800 damage there. And the Conqueror snapshotted, only damaged his track. That's really because he's not exposing a lot from this corner. So unfortunately, we have two guys that want to cap the base. It is down to 1 minute and 12 seconds. Gets a nice shot, 997 off the Carnarvon. Really the biggest reason why I say the cap's worthless is because usually in encounter it's in a wide open area, like on this map. Those guys don't really have much cover at all. So they're just going to get absolutely wrecked. Now it does help that our E4 hit both the heavy tanks that are going to reset. E4 gets a shot into the 432. It's tracked by the E100, which I think was firing HE. And it's going to look like that at this point. We probably should roll them over. So Hoops was getting shot in the side in C2, so I went over into the bushes in D3 and got their mediums lit down in F5. Now the E4 pushes up. It's got the E100 here. Gets a nice shot into the lower plate. Low rolls for 687. He's got some tanks behind him, so he definitely doesn't want to stick around here. He's got a tank moving around behind him. He's aware of that. It's ISM.
Enemies looking right at us. We've got enemies in the base. Take them out.
Now he's got two more tanks pushing him behind him. He already knows that this ISM is pretty much dead, so he wants to get his armor pointed around because he sees that there's tanks coming this way. So unfortunately he has a scout behind him, but he's not going to be able to deal with that. He skips the E100, and he's just trying to get away from the scout at this point. I think he probably could have put one into the E100. But But now he's set up to hit this Patton. Leaves the Patton on 368. Now he's kind of pinched if this E100 actually pushes, but he does have a tank destroyer covering him, which is good. So he might be able to get out of here. Patton's running for his life. He's gonna run out of room. Grease shuts him down. You can see they've cleaned up the cap now. One of the things I like to do if people are trying to cap is just get into F9 or F8 where that heavy is, and pretty much just use that little pile of rubble to shoot over and get resets. Now we got our pingers. And actually, they were pinging me out in the field, so then I pinged them to go jump in the lake, which is probably counterproductive, but it's pretty mild for the toxicity that's on this game. So, so they still have an E4 in like H2, but I decided to just skip that because people are requesting me to go kill Artie. So I'm going to fulfill that request, even though those people might have been the same people that were pinging me to go jump in the lake, but
Enemies are capturing the base.
so as I run over, I got Artie spotted. Shut Artie down. I'm going for a reload.
We lost a friendly vehicle.
Their E100 takes hoops down. So now we're down to a 4v4. We do have artillery, which is always like the it factor. Grease slaps one into the E100. Gets back around the corner just in time. And it already shuts down their Conqueror, so we got a 4v3. And Grease makes a risky play there, jumps off the side hill. He's going to be able to work this ridge line. And now, as he's starting to work up this ridge line, their E4 is spotted. Grease gets another nice shot right into the back of the E100's turret. Scorpion G shuts him down. So now we're in a 4v2. And as I start to push on the E4 starts to push on my two tank destroyers. So finally Grease bounces a shot. I come in with the help of the Scorpion G and I shut him down. E100 takes the Scorp G. And now I'm just going to try to get in behind the E100. I got 2 shells. I believe I have heat loaded. If I can distract him, then Grease should be able to put a nice shell into him. And unfortunately, the E100 just pushed. He didn't stop. But Grease does get a nice 830 damage off of him before he goes out. I'm going to come around, give a little handbrake. I did have it auto-locked, which I knew was a risky move. But I know that he just shot, so I got time. Maybe I should have made that first shot count, but it is what it is. I get out of there. Artie tells me that he has no shot. I give him an affirmative. And then I'm going to wait till I go dark to turn around. And I'm just going to backtrack. I can take an E100 shell. Now, like, if he rams me and hits me with an HE, that might be devastating for me. light me on fire, something like that, and then it'll just be down to an E100 versus an arty. So I kind of want to play this somewhat smart, but I feel like I've duped him. I'm not sure which side he's going to be on, and he gets spotted in the open there. So I get my first shot in there. Miss my second shot, shoot that into the dirt. Now I want to make this shot count. And he will not give me an angle. So I tried to shoot the drive wheel there, and it was really a terrible shot, and I rushed. And then I roll my tank, which allows him to get a shot into me, but I drag him out into the open where my arty can shut him down. So we pull that off, get the win. A lot of pinging going on. And actually, when I went back and watched this the first time, I realized that the people I was pinging was not the people that were pinging me. The people that were pinging me were already dead. So I was just a little frustrated that the E4 was sitting in the field, holding me and Hoops up, and Artie wasn't taking him down because he wasn't behind a bunker. He was actually down the one line. So Grease has a phenomenal game, 8,300 damage, and ended up blocking 700. No assisted damage, but still just a phenomenal game. So I pull 3K down, do 2,700 assisted. And the two people that were pinging me was this Indian Panzer, which did okay. I mean, for a tier 8, that's okay. And then this King Tiger, that did 827 damage and got 1 kill. And then he proceeded to message me that I'm garbage. So that's wonderful. But well, a couple things to take away from here. E4 is a phenomenal tank if played correctly. The field on Siegfried is very important to get around and flank the enemy team. And don't let pingers get under your skin like I did there. All right. That's really all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.